we're back. So this is the level 1 dungeon in Coral Cola. Everything in StarTropics works on a grid system, so if you push in any direction just once real quick, you'll turn in that direction. You have to press and hold, so you can see there's a slight delay. Feels a little bit awkward at first, but by the time you get through the game, you've become very used to it. But I won't lie, it does result in some deaths. It's one thing about the design of this game that I think it'd be cleaned up if it was ever redone by Nintendo, which, you know, they haven't done anything with it since Zoda's Revenge in like '92, so I don't think they're going to do much. But you also run into these blocks all the time, and you're going to be jumping on these blocks. Otherwise, you can see Mike Jones walks like a ballet tightrope walker. Let's kill some slugs! That's my super powerful yo-yo. Pretty satisfying when you hit something and they blow up like that. More slugs! Now down below you can see that I have 3 hearts. That's my health. You can see that the yo-yo's right there in a weapons column. So yeah, you can get more weapons. I don't think I've ever had all 4 of those boxes ever filled up. I think I've done 3 before. But 4 is a little excessive. Below the hearts, there's a little thing for like medicine. That's something where you can like refill your hearts manually. If I get 5 stars, that equals a heart. And then I have my lives, which are fairly inconsequential, but not really. I'll explain that at some other point. See, jumping on some blocks will reveal some switches. And I'd like to apologize right ahead of time if, right ahead of time. I'm intelligent. There's not much to talk about in this first level, so I know the commentary is probably getting lamer than it was before. But yeah, it does a really good job of just kind of training the player what this is all about. You know, the slugs move super slow, the rats move a little bit quicker, but it's in these predictable patterns, so you don't have to worry about them scurrying until they spin. I feel like something like this is unnecessary. Nope, nothing on that one. So I'm having a little bit of difficulty with the tank controls here. Now, I hope the music to this game doesn't bother you too much, because you are going to be hearing this tune an awful lot. Other switches. Let's see, I don't remember exactly what's in here. That's... Oh, see, so that's something that's weird, like, if you just tap it into the movement and you're not quite ready, you do that full move onto a grid thing. Feels really swimmy. I know for saying that this is one of, like, my favorite games of all time, or at least saying that was near and dear to my heart, that I'm ragging on it all a lot. To be perfectly frank, that's just to keep the commentary going. These are minor nitpicks, and for gamers of today, the way it controls would definitely take some getting used to. But once you're used to it, it's just fine. Alright. So see, I got some torches. It's gonna come in handy later. I feel like I missed something though. See, this is the way forward, but I didn't want to go this way. Now I can't get back. Well, that's just unfortunate. there's a bottle of medicine through that right door. I thought I could get back to it, but I couldn't, so. Alright, so what we do... It gives us an item. And I think maybe it's this one. Yep, there we go. This is the way we really want to go. Oh, I totally lied. That other one wasn't the medicine. I was remembering that incorrectly. Now, this... I'm pretty sure I remember. So now if I go through that door, it's a death trap, if I remember right. It's just one giant lake. So I'm not gonna go that way. I know everyone's probably like, I want to see you die! Well, you know, eventually you will, I promise. And then you can see... Boop! Nothing there. So that super spooky, scary music that started up, where it's all intense and whatnot, to alert you you're near a boss. And there it is! So to fight this guy, I'm going to switch to the torches. Welcome to a super intense NES boss fight. Dun, 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 dun. And that is that. So you can see its similarities to Zelda and whatnot. Dead snake carcass up in here. And that is the end of the first dungeon in StarTropics. So now, we went through all of that to get to our Uncle Dr. Jones's laboratory. You figure there's an easier way. So again, we'll go through a mountain range and whatnot. Got the lead singer of Smash Mouth here. Hi, I'm Babu, Dr. J's assistant. Mike, you know Dr. J has a submarine called Subsea. Well, I do now. The ID code to start the engine of Subsea is 1492. Alright. So see, Babu, the lead singer of Smash Mouth, is afraid of something that got my uncle. Alright, so we're at his laboratory. And we're immediately in the submarine. So, see, we got Rob the robot. He's the navigational computer of Subsea. See, he says call him Navcom, but he's really Rob the robot. And then check this out. Input the ID code now. I do nothing. I do nothing. That whole bit of dialogue was absolutely pointless. There we go, on a journey to rescue Uncle Jones. Dolphins? After a few hours' voyage, Subsea is still cruising on the ocean. And that, dear viewers, is where I leave you. That's the first dungeon level of StarTropics. Not very entertaining, so I apologize for that, but it does pick up quite a bit with the second chapter, so Next time, we'll do the beginning adventures of Chapter 2, Dolphins.